my classmates made nettle cupcakes.
Picture, I can't tell. There's stuff in front of it.
Open it then.
Stickers! Or temporary tattoos? No, they're stickers. Kitties! So cute. Thank you card. Ooh, pretty.
Archer, get out of the video.
This one! It's such a pretty embroidery. I'm excited to try it. So they just give you exactly the amount. Cool. Oh, and even the needles. Wasn't expecting that. Cool. I'm gonna have a lot of embroidery needles. Oh, put it back so I don't lose it. So I lose pieces easily.
Should probably take your sunglasses off. Can't see your eyes.
Yeah, but I can't see without them because my other glasses are all the rim. Hi, I can't see very well now.
So I know what you're wearing tomorrow.
Okay. This one, I think it's from Mom. It's from Latvia.
That is an old book.
Oh. It's the crochet stuff. I can't read it, but I'll figure it out.
Not yet.
Yeah, it needs some love.
Are you gonna rebound?
Got a little sadness. Hi, so I have been in herb school for the past 5 days, and it's been amazing. They call it the intensive, which is a very good name because it's very intense. So I'm quite tired. My brain is pretty stuffed full of things, so I'm definitely not planning on doing any brainy activities today. But I've missed sewing this week because I really haven't gotten to do much at all. So don't mind my not put up yet fall decor in the background. So I'm gonna get started on next week's project. Well, it's Wednesday, so this week's project. I'm gonna work on something that's probably going to be pretty fast, I hope. I decided the pinafore was what I was gonna work on today. So I was just ironing the fabric. I did about 2/3 of it. I didn't iron the whole thing because I know I don't need the entire sheet for today. So I did about 2/3, which is, do what you gotta do. So I'm gonna get started on this. I don't have a pattern, so I'm just going to be doing like basic shapes, and I might do the thing and just draw on the fabric. We'll see. I'm excited. Oh, it looks so beautiful in this light. Look at that beautiful orange. How long I want it. Found my waist and decided to go with, I'm going to go with 24 inches, so you can see here. So I'm going to make the skirt parts 24 inches long. And then I measured the width of the fabric, and it is something like, let's see here, double check myself actually. Yeah, so it's like 84 inches wide. So I'm basically going to just take one big panel, make it 23 inches long, no, 24. Keep my numbers straight, that would help. It's supposed to storm soon, so hopefully I don't lose the light. But yeah, so I'm going to, from this edge up to here, 24 inches. And then I'm just gonna rip all the way through the panel, and then I will use that as my skirt and gather it up. Then I will figure out the rest of this. So satisfying. All right, see if I can show you. I have it at my waist, and it'll be right about knee length. There's going to be a waistband here, so woo! There's my skirt panels. Chalk pen with a little wheel on the end. Highly recommend. Ta-da! This will be the apron front with the seam allowance, you can already see, is included. Woo! Next, the straps. And I don't want them super thick. Probably I want like 3/4 of an inch, maybe 1/2 an inch. And I measured, I need 26, 27 inches, including seam allowance. to go from the front of the bib to my waist in the back. I think I'm gonna add in a couple extra inches because I want it to cross over in the back instead of just being straight. Yeah, so I think we're gonna go with 30 inches just to give it that little extra space to go across. I'm gonna do it pretty much the same that I did the bib. Just gonna figure out my dimensions, mark it with the chalk pen, and then cut it out with the rotary cutter. So exciting. Alright, just talking myself through this. So I want 3/4 of an inch wide. I just want it to fold over on itself and make a lovely strap. So, at least 1.5 inches, but I also need seam allowance. I'm gonna go with 1/2 inch seam allowance on both edges. So that's an extra inch, Jade. 2.5 inches for each strap at 30 inches long. Yay. Okay, so you may have noticed I did 2 sets of lines and then I ignored the smallest in one and made one outside of that. It's because I, during this, decided that I want this to be 1 inch wide instead of 3/4. It just was looking too small, so. Doesn't look like much, because it's not. I've got the skirt, the bib front, the straps, and the waistband. Definitely need some pockets. And I think I'm gonna do some elastic in the back of the waistband. I'm trying to decide if I'm missing anything else. If there's anything else that I want on this. But honestly, it's kind of just like simple. I am thinking possibly of doing like a small ruffle at the bottom, but we'll see because that sounds fiddly and I'm not about that fiddly life. Also,
It is getting dark. It's got some cloud cover outside. We're supposed to get a storm tonight, so I apologize if my lighting suddenly gets really crappy. Blame the weather. Isn't this just adorable? My mom bought me a new ironing board cover because she saw the old one and thought it looked gross. It had just been like stained from heat, but this one is beautiful and it's a lot more cushy than my old one. And it's nice and clean. So that was one of my presents that I got for my birthday. And speaking of, my sister bought me this lovely green linen, and it is coming up a lot lighter than on camera than it is in real life. I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but it's definitely more this color that you can see here, darker. It is lovely and wonderful. It's a little thinner than I was expecting when I put it on my wish list. So I need to rethink what project I'm going to make with this, but I'm really excited, always excited for linen, so yay. Okay, first things first, I'm going to take the bib and I'm going to sew these two sides. Then I will iron down the top. And then the next step will be to the straps. I want to stick them in between the two pieces, just to keep everything nice and neat. I am somewhat perturbed about this, but I'm low on time, so it is what it is. I have to use this thread with this fabric, and it's in the same color family, so it's not going to be awful, but I wanted something closer. But I need to get started on this tonight if I'm going to get the video out for it. So this is what we're doing, because all the stores are closed. And yeah, this is what I do to myself. Okay, so apparently I should not have started sewing this evening, because I ended up sewing things with wrong sides together. So the right sides would have been on the inside, annoying. And also the thread that I had picked out, which was the most matching that I could find, is apparently really old. So when I went to go pick out those seams that I had started, it was just falling apart. So looks like I do need to go to the store and get some new thread tomorrow. Fun. Just bummed because I had hoped to start this project tonight. Since I'm trying, this is Wednesday night right now, and I want this video up for Saturday at noon. And
I do have tomorrow and Friday free, but that basically leaves tomorrow for this project so that I can get it edited and get it out by Saturday. So, sad. Okay, well, see you in the morning.
This is Archer. He is being adorable while I edit, except the fact that he won't let me actually sit and edit. He's decided now is time for cuddles. Haven't you? Is it cuddle time? Why are you so adorable? Huh? Never will look at the camera. Never ever. Oh, I disappeared.